welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to click on today's video. It is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I will be showing you guys how I achieved this makeup look right here and talking a bit about my life. So if you guys are ready to go ahead and get started, let's get into it. With the chatting, the getting ready, and all of that, I do want to share some exciting news with you guys. So this video is going to be in partnership with Moda brushes. You guys know I use their brushes all the time, and I'm super excited to share with you guys that I am going to be their Moda maven for the month of December. So they reached out to me and asked me if I would be the Moda maven, and I'm super excited to be doing that. I've been enjoying their brushes for so long, and so basically what that means is that I have a feature on their website. So if you go to Moda Brush's website, I got to write like a short little bio about me, and I also got to pick my favorite brush set from them. So the kit that I did choose was the deluxe gift set. This is the metallic line. This one is my favorite, and I'm going to be using these brushes in the video. So the reason I enjoy this kit so much is that you get a full variety of different brushes in here. So you have the paddle brushes, which are my absolute favorite brushes. They are so easy for foundation. You guys will see when you see me apply it. You also get a fan brush in here, and you get a powder brush. I use this one for bronzing, and then you get two different little detail eye brushes. So you get a shader brush and then also a winged eyeliner brush. This is just my favorite set from them. They have super affordable brush sets, and I really enjoy them. I've been using them for a long time. So what's really awesome is with me being the Moda maven for the month of December, they have actually made my coupon code worth 20% on their website instead of the usual 10%. So my coupon code is just Makeupmolly, and if you guys use it during the entire month of December, you will receive 20% off your entire purchase. Coupon code stacks with the other deals that they are doing on their website. So there are already a ton of sales on their website. They're also doing the 12 days of gifting. So there are a ton of different deals every single day that you go in the month of December, and also all of the sales that are normally there. So I will have all of the brushes I'm going to be using linked down below for you guys to check out. Also, my coupon code will be down there as well, and the website. So thank you so much to Moda for choosing me as your Moda maven and for partnering with me on this video. So let's go ahead and get started with the chatty get ready with me. So I'm going to start by prepping my face. I'm going to be using the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced, and I am just going to put this on my face. So I might not go into too much detail on the products that I'm using. I am obviously going to tell you guys what I'm using, but I want this to be more of just like a chatty get ready with me, kind of chatting about my life, what's been going on. I know recently I have shared quite a bit more of my life than I am used to sharing. That was obviously a decision that was pretty hard to decide to make. So if you guys do not know, I had shared a video earlier about my miscarriage that me and my husband have had. So that was definitely the hardest video I've ever had to film. It was the hardest decision for us to kind of decide if we wanted to share that or not. Ultimately, we knew that we did want to share it. We wanted to be able to help other people going through the same situation, and I'm glad that I did share it. Honestly, the feedback I've gotten has been so rewarding. I can't even explain to you guys. It's just been so overwhelming to hear these stories and to just read your guys' kind words. And there's just been so many people that have reached out and just said, you know, they've told me their experience with miscarriages, and I knew that I would feel a sense of overwhelmingness like sharing that, but I didn't realize how much like peace and such it would bring me. Like, I knew that hearing other people, you know, sharing their stories, and also just like having you guys just know what's going on would make me feel just like kind of like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, that's the way I felt when I uploaded that video. I just felt like I could be honest with you guys and just kind of fill you in on how I was feeling. And I know a lot of times I come on camera and I just seem like so happy, and that's just because I want to portray that on my channel. That's just like what I've always wanted my channel to be. I want it to be a happy place. I want it to be somewhere where you can come and just kind of escape your everyday life, because that's what YouTube is for me. So I've always wanted my channel to just be like a positive place and to kind of just, I don't know, not really share too many like negative things and things like that. But obviously with sharing your life, like you still have to share things that are going on in your life, and obviously not all of the things that we go through are going to be positive. So it was really hard to just share that, but I'm glad that I did. It's been very overwhelming, like I said, but it's also been very rewarding to just see that I've already helped so many people, and I can't even tell you guys how much like that means to me. So we've been using the foundation brush. I told you guys like how easy it is to apply your foundation. I'm just gonna put a little extra coverage right here. But I told you guys how easy it is, especially like to get your neck and everything. Like it blends it out so easily. So next I'm gonna go in with this concealer from Pure. I am gonna be trying out some new products in this video. So some things that I've never really tried before. So I'm not sure how this is all gonna come out in the end, but I wanted to kind of try some new products out. So yeah, it's just been a very overwhelming week. It's been different as well because when I did share that video, a lot of our like friends and stuff hadn't known like what had happened. So that was kind of the first time that not only you guys were finding out about the miscarriage, but also a lot of our like family and friends and stuff. We told like the majority of like our family, but you know, that was the first time that like friends and stuff were finding out about it. So it was a bit overwhelming when I was getting like messages and things. It also just showed me like how many people we have, you know, around us and how sweet all of our friends are and things, because we got just so many messages of love and encouragement, and it was just overwhelming for both me and my husband. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop some translucent powder on my under eyes. I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. So I'm gonna set my face with this Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I'm gonna be using the powder brush from Moda. This is part of the metallic line. I realized that there was concealer I never blended out on my nose. I can't believe it's December already. I've been just trying to get everything ready for the holidays. I've been doing some Christmas shopping. I actually did really good with getting all of my Christmas shopping. Like, I'm almost done, honestly. I just kind of started. So I ended up doing a bunch of shopping on Cyber Monday, and that was when I was able to get the majority of the gifts that I was needing. So that was also really cool to be able to just be done with it already, with having so much kind of going on. It was just kind of, it's hard when things like this happen. Like, obviously I've never went through something like this, but it's hard anytime that, like, you know, a lot goes on around the holiday season. I feel like it just makes it really hard, not only to, you know, be excited about the holidays, but also with like trying to figure out gifting and trying to like get excited and get in the holiday mood and things like that. So I'm glad that I was able to get a lot of my shopping done early. I don't really have too much left that I need to shop for. So I'm gonna be going in with this palette from Ofra. This is the Free Spirit palette. This is what I'll be using for the majority of today's look. I'll be using it for bronzer, blush, highlight, and then also the eyeshadows in here. So I'm gonna go in with the multi-purpose powder brush. This is also part of the deluxe gift set, and I'm gonna be using this one to go ahead and bronze my face. So I'm just going into the bronzer in the palette right here and dusting off a little bit of that, and I'll be using that just to bronze up my skin a bit. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about doing like Vlogmas or just like daily vlogs. And honestly, obviously there's been a lot going on lately, so I don't know that now is the right time to be doing like daily vlogs, because I feel like my emotions are so like up and down all the time. But honestly, like I don't even know what I would vlog, like if I tried to do daily vlogs, like how that would even go, because my daily routine just basically consists of me filming and just trying to get content up for you guys. Filming obviously takes up like the majority of my day. I normally film for about, I would say like 4 hours a day, and I film like every single day. I try to take the weekends off sometimes, that way I can spend them with my husband, but for the majority I pretty much film every single day. So that would be what you guys would see a lot of in the vlog. I'm also someone who likes to sleep in, so I mean I sleep in probably till like about 10 every day. That's been something that I try to get out of the habit of, and I'm hoping that this year, like, I can get better with that. But for me, that's just something that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy sleeping in. So we're gonna move on to highlight, and I'm gonna mix these two shades right here together, and I'm gonna use the fan brush from that set. And yeah, I just feel like I try so hard to wake up early, but it's just not something that really works for me. It's just not something that I think I'm meant to do. I'm not meant to wake up early, and especially with working from home, it's really hard to kind of get yourself up and like working so early. I know that a lot of people do it, and I give my hat off to the people that do it, because for me, it's just always been so hard. With my previous job, I did have to wake up really, really early. So I made the mistake of, when I started doing makeup full time, I made the mistake of just like sleeping in all the time. And now my body's in such a habit of waking up so late that it's really hard for me to get up early now. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. I'm going to go into this shade right here in the Ofra palette, and I'm going to use the same brush that we did to apply our bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. I love blush. I feel like it gives such a difference to your face. I've been really into it this past, I would say like this past year. Prior to that, I don't even think I even wore blush, but this year has been like my year of blush, and I always apply so much of it. So for the eye brushes, I'm going to be going in with the BMX. This is the 430 crease. So I have here a bunch of the BMX like Moda Pro brushes, and then I'm also going to use a few from the brush kit that I suggested. So the first shade that I'm going to go into is this one right here, and I'm going to put that one into my crease. So me and my husband over the weekend went and seen the new Grinch movie, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it. I like the one with Jim Carrey so much that I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about like a new Grinch movie, or if I was gonna like it. I thought it was really cute. It was definitely different. My husband said that they didn't make the Grinch like mean enough, like they made him too nice in the movie. I thought it was cute though. I definitely thought it kind of updated the story and just made it a little bit more relevant, and I don't know, I thought it was cute. I actually was surprised with how many adults were in there. Like, I don't know, I thought when we were going to see it, like, there'd be so many kids in there. I'm gonna go into this purple shade right here with the shade brush. So this is the 466, still part of that BMX line. I thought that there was gonna be like a lot of kids in the theater, and we were gonna look kind of weird like being the only adults in there, but there was actually way more adults than kids. I was kind of surprised. I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I thought for like a cartoon, like I thought it would be a lot more, you know, kids in there, but there really wasn't a lot of kids. Like, it was mostly adults that were seeing the movie. I think that was the first time we'd been to the movie theater in a long time. Like, we haven't been to the movies prior to that. I don't even know the last movie we've seen together. It's been a long time. We don't really go to the movies very often. If we do, we don't really normally see like movies like that. We'll see, we've seen like all the Transformer movies. I really like the like Planet of the Apes movies, so we always go and see those in the theaters. So it's more kind of like action movies, or we see scary movies, not really just like comedies, and definitely not like cartoons. I don't know if we've ever seen a cartoon together in the theaters. So I'm going to spray the shader brush from the deluxe brush set, and I'm going to go into this purple shade right here, and I'm going to apply that one all over the lid. So I'm just going to pack it on with this brush. I found my cat drinking out of my toilet today. I'm saying that because she's like laying right next to me. She's being so needy lately. And I literally went into the bathroom and she was sitting there just like drinking out of the toilet. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so disgusting. I've never seen her do that before. And she had water in her bowl, so I'm not really sure why she felt the need to do that. I was so confused. So for eyeliner from Urban Decay, I'm going to use the Chaos liner, and this is one of their 24-hour Glide On liners. So I'm going to take the angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to dip into this blue shade right here. I think that actually is like the same color as this liner. So I'm just going to smudge that shade into my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the pointed liner brush, again, just from Moda, and I'm going to dip into the So Hollywood highlight right here and just go into like that white shade. And I'm going to highlight my inner corner. I'm also going to use that same brush to apply a little bit of brow bone highlight. And then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit so it's not so intense. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lashes. I'm gonna be going in with the Miami lashes from Lily Lashes. So I'm gonna put those on and then I'll be right back. So I just put on my lashes. Lash tip to anyone, I find lashes so much easier to apply without mascara on. So I always apply my mascara afterwards. I just find that that's really helped me with applying false lashes. So I just coat them very lightly after I apply them. So when I was waiting for my lash glue to dry, the FedEx guy came and he actually brought me my Christmas tree. I'm so excited. So I got 2 Christmas trees this year. So I have one, we have a 9-foot one in my living room, and then I recently got a 6-foot one to put in my beauty room, which I'm really excited about. So the lipstick I'm going to be using is from Joah. It's the I'm Your Jelly Bae matte gel lipstick, and I have mine in the shade Babe. And it's like this really pretty like mauve pink shade. So yeah, my husband was making fun of me because he's like, we don't need another tree. Like, why are you getting another Christmas tree? But I have this thing where I only like our front living room tree, like the one that is the 9-foot one, to have like pretty decorations on it. Like, I don't want it to have like any sentimental decorations per se, because I feel like they're just not as, I don't know, they're not as cute as like the glass bulbs that I like on it. So I have a second tree, and I've been wanting another tree to be able to put on like the sentimental ornaments and the ones that like mean something to you without it kind of ruining the other tree. Not that it ruins it, but without it like ruining the look of the other tree. That's just what I do every year, and he's making fun of me because now I bought a 6-foot tree to add more decorations because we only have like this little 4-foot tree, and it's just never enough for all the ornaments. So to finish out this look, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the Selfie Ready setting spray from Joah. This is my first time trying this out, so I'm just going to spray this to my face. Alright, you guys, and here is our final look. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I know we didn't really chat about too much, but I had fun trying out some of these makeup products with you and also sharing some of my favorite Moda brushes with you guys. So again, I will have all of the brushes I used linked down below along with their website so you guys can check out my feature on there. Thank you again to Moda for sponsoring today's video. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.